Hey everybody, how are you? It's Peter again for MLB Trade Rumors and Discussions. But before we get into any MLB tonight, we're going to be talking about NFL for this video. Purposely, we're going to be talking about the Arizona Cardinals. That's my team. I'm a diehard Cardinal fan. I made a video the other day talking about how DeAndre Hopkins, and that's going to get us into the playoffs, and who we're going to draft, and what is it going to be, an offensive lineman? Is it going to be a receiver? There's a bunch of different options we can go. But I've been breaking my head on who we're going to go to, right? We can obviously eliminate quarterbacks, right? We know that we're solidified with Murray. This is not going to be what happened last year with Rosen. This is going to be the situation now. We have not such a great offensive line. However, it did get better towards the end of the year. I figured this out. The reason why I feel we are going receiver, right now we re-signed Justin Murray today. If you guys watch the Arizona Cardinals, we picked him up off the waiver wire and he played really well. He got better and better as the weeks gone on, and he just started. So this guy, I believe he only played like 20 NFL games. This guy is going to do really well for us. And what that means to me, this isn't just insurance. To me, I feel the GM Steve is honestly, what he has going on here is, I think he feels with guys coming back from injury and with these re-signings that he did, his offensive line is going to be okay. And I also feel that he's going to get people in the later round of the draft. What I believe he's going to do now, what that does is we can eliminate quarterback, and I don't believe he's going to go after Wills or Wirfs. I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's not 100%, but I just feel what's about to happen is they're going to go after a wide receiver, and let me explain why. DeAndre Hopkins is your number one for the next 3 years at least, right? Congratulations, we got the best receiver in football. Larry Fitzgerald's probably got another year. I doubt two, unless they play extremely well next year and they get very close and he's still hungry for that ring, which I can see happening. But I'm going to go assume it's just at least one more year. After that, do we trust Christian Kirk being the number two, right? Do you trust Andy Isabella, right? Now, I like Keyshawn Johnson. He's a solid ball player. So you don't need a receiver. But for me, I really feel that if you get Ceedee Lamb, everything's going to change. Ceedee Lamb is going to be your number two. Remember last year when DeAndre Hopkins played with Deshaun Watson, when Will Fuller was out, right, and it was tough, it was a whole different ballgame. When Will Fuller lines up across as a deep threat for helping Hopkins out, the whole game changes, right? Christian Kirk, I don't know if he's that guy, but he can be. But with the way Kingsbury does the offense, just imagine an offense of Hopkins and Lamb on the outside, right? In another 2 years, when when Larry goes, and who knows what's going to happen with Kirk, and who knows what's going to happen with Keyshawn Johnson. We don't know if these guys are going to be able to be that number two guy. But what we do know is Lamb is a beast. The reason I'm saying Lamb is his yards after catch. Somebody wrote a thing like, well, maybe the Cardinals are going to get Ruggs because Ruggs is the fastest receiver and he's possibly the best receiver in the draft, or got Judy also. But I feel that if we're going receiver, there's no way they're not going Lamb, right? Murray and him have an amazing combination, so why would you go for another receiver? If you're going receiver, it's going to be Lamb. And the yards after catch fits perfectly for Arizona. Right? It just fits with that open field. And if he gets into the open field, imagine. For me, and also now if we want to go defender and we want to go Brown, he's a beast, right? That guy is 6'4", 6'5", 320 plus. He's an animal. So I'm not mad if we get a defender, right? You can always use defense because that was a weakness of ours in the beginning of the year, especially, right? It just Vance Joseph. I don't know. I don't want to say that it's all on Joseph, right? Because Patrick Peterson wasn't there, and there was a lot of different things going on, so I don't want to get too much on him. So he has a chance to prove himself this year. I really feel that it's got to be a receiver. Now I know there's better spots there, right? Because receiver is sexy. That's the position you want, right? That's the guy everyone's going to look at. Oh my God, how many are they going to score? But you need to play defense, and you do need to block for Murray. But if you look towards the end of the year when we had Drake going on, our offensive line was doing pretty well. It wasn't that bad. They held up for Hundley sometimes. It was getting better. And I think with everybody coming back from injury, it's going to get even more better. Now, I don't want to see anybody else I can see a guy like Ruggs fitting perfect in Arizona, right? The guy has I believe he ran a 4.2 in the 40. So imagine him getting up in the slot with Arizona. That would be insane. But I believe that's what we had Isabella for, right? If you remember Isabella's touchdown last year, once that guy is it's not like he's slow. He can get up the middle really fast too. Now Ruggs is better than him, but I don't think we need to go there. I think we need another playmaker, right? Remember Larry and Bolden. That was ridiculous. Larry was amazing, but Bolden was doing a lot of great things also. So it was two. It was two guys doing well for us. It wasn't just having Larry doing everything. You need another guy, right? You remember when we made the championship that time and it was Larry, Bolden, I believe it was Deuce Staley. They had three guys. You need two guys, and you can have Larry, or then you can have Kirk being the number three. It doesn't matter. So I feel it's going to be Lamb. I believe that if I had to put my chips in, and with the re-signing of Murray today, I feel they're going to go Lamb. That's my opinion. So let me know what you guys think, because I've been breaking my head. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.